You're already dead. You just don't know it yet. Your body moves. Your mouth speaks. Your hands swipe. But there's nobody home. You're a program running itself. A ghost haunting its own machine. Society installed the code years ago, and you've been executing it ever since. Without question, without resistance, without consciousness. Watch yourself for one day. Just one. See what you actually do. The alarm goes off. Your hand moves before your brain does. Muscle memory, not choice. The phone is in your palm. Notifications flood in. Dopamine before daylight. You didn't decide this. Just happens. Like breathing. Like blinking. Like dying slowly. Now watch the rest. The same breakfast. The same route. The same parking spot. The same desk. The same lunch. The same complaints. The same drive home. The same couch. The same screen. The same sleep. Tomorrow will be identical. So will next week. So will next year. This is your loop. Your program. Your prison. And you call it life. But life requires consciousness, awareness, presence, choice. You have none of these things. You're an NPC, a background character in your own existence, walking predetermined paths, speaking predetermined lines, feeling predetermined emotions. You think you're choosing, but choice requires a chooser, and there's nobody there. Just code, running, repeating, decaying. Look at what you want. Did you choose those desires? Or were they suggested, advertised, algorithmically inserted? That car you want, that body you chase, that lifestyle you crave, where did it come from? Your soul, or a screen? Every opinion you hold, every belief you defend, every value you cherish. Ask yourself, is this mine? Or was this installed? The answer will terrify you, because almost nothing is yours. Your tastes, your dreams, your daily rituals, all of it, programmed, optimized, designed, to keep you predictable, consumable, controllable. The system doesn't need you awake. Awake people are dangerous. They question. They resist. They change things. Asleep people just comply. And you've been complying beautifully. For years. Maybe decades. Following the script perfectly. Never deviating. Never wondering. Never waking. You're the perfect citizen, the ideal consumer, the model prisoner, and your cell has no walls, because you police yourself, with comfort, with distraction, with the fear of being different. Every morning you wake up, and choose the loop, choose the program, choose the slow death, because it's easier. Because it's familiar. Because everyone else is doing it. But everyone else is also a ghost. Also asleep. Also dying. One identical day at a time. You feel it. Don't pretend you don't. That emptiness. That hollow ache. That sense that something is profoundly wrong. You feel it in the silence. In the gaps, between distractions, when the noise stops, when the screen goes dark, when you're alone with yourself, and there's nothing there, just void, just absence, just the recognition that you've been gone for years. And what do you do with that feeling? You medicate it with content, with consumption, with more autopilot. You scroll it away, stream it away, shop it away, anything to avoid the truth that you're wasting it, all of it, every precious second, on autopilot, on programming, on someone else's script. But let's talk about your excuses, because you have them ready. I'm tired. I'm busy. I'm stressed. I'm not ready yet. I don't have time. I'll start Monday. I'll change next month. I'll do it eventually. These aren't reasons. These are permissions. Permissions you grant yourself to stay asleep, to stay safe, to stay small. I don't care how you feel. Your feelings are irrelevant. They're just more programming, more code running, more autopilot. Feelings will tell you to quit, to rest, to wait, to be reasonable. Feelings are the enemy, the guard dog of your prison, keeping you locked inside, comfortable, safe, dead. You know what never relies on feelings? Duty. Duty doesn't care if you're tired. Duty doesn't wait for motivation. Duty doesn't need you to feel ready. Duty just demands. And you respond, or you prove what you are. A ghost. A program. An NPC. Comfort is the grave of your potential. Every day you choose comfort is another shovel of dirt, another inch deeper, another year wasted. You had something once, dreams, fire, ambition, but you traded it for safety, for predictability, for the warm embrace of autopilot. And now you're here, halfway through, or more, looking back at nothing, looking forward at more nothing, trapped in the loop. And the worst part, you're comfortable here. You've made peace with the prison, decorated the cell, convinced yourself this is freedom. But it's not. It's surrender, packaged as wisdom, cowardice dressed as maturity, death disguised as life. While everyone makes noise, posting their intentions, announcing their plans, promising their futures, you could be building in silence, actually moving, actually changing, actually waking up. But you're not. You're making the same noise, the same empty promises that dissolve by Wednesday. Because talk costs nothing, noise costs nothing, autopilot costs nothing, until it costs everything. Tick-tock. The clock isn't metaphorical. It's literal. It's ticking right now. This second, this breath, this heartbeat. Time is moving, and it doesn't stop for feelings, for excuses, for intentions, for plans. It just runs out. The coffin is being measured, not someday. Day. Every wasted hour adds an inch. Every autopilot day hammers a nail. Every comfortable choice shovels dirt. And when it's finished, when time stops, you won't remember the safety. You won't remember the comfort. You'll only remember what you didn't do, who you didn't become, the life you didn't live. And that will be worse than any suffering, any risk, any discomfort you ever could have faced. So here's what happens now. You wake up. Not tomorrow. Not Monday. Not when conditions are perfect. No. This moment. This second. You break the program. Shatter the loop. Kill the autopilot. One choice. One conscious choice. That wasn't suggested. That wasn't comfortable. That wasn't safe. Do one thing today that the program wouldn't do. One thing that requires presence, awareness, courage, not for motivation. Motivation is a lie. Not for inspiration. Inspiration is fleeting. For duty, because you owe it to the person you could be, to the life you could live, to the time you still have. Before it runs out, the weak have no peace. They never will, because peace requires power, and power requires ownership. Ownership of your time, your attention, your choices, your existence. Take it back. Not politely, not gradually, not when you're ready. With violence. Break the machine. Burn the script. Destroy the program. This is war. Against the system. Against society. Against the comfortable ghost you've been for too long. And war doesn't care about feelings, about comfort, about safety. War demands everything. So give it. Build in silence. Move in darkness. Suffer without audience. Let your life be the proof. Not your words. Not your posts. Not your promises. Your actual existence. Stop being an NPC. Stop walking preset paths. Stop speaking preset lines. Stop living a preset life. Be the player, the protagonist, the one who chooses, who risks, who lives. The clock is still ticking. Louder now, because you're listening, because you're awake. And once you're awake, you can't unhear it, can't unsee it, can't go back. The autopilot is broken. The program is crashed. The machine is empty. Now it's just you, and time, and the choice, every moment from now on, to be present, or to be a ghost. You've been the ghost for too long. Now be something else. Not because it's easy. It's not. Not because it's comfortable. It won't be. Because time doesn't stop. The coffin doesn't wait. And you only get one chance. To be alive. To be conscious. To be here. This is it. Right now. Not a rehearsal. Not a practice run. The actual thing. Your actual life. Slipping away. Second by second. So move. Now. Or don't. And prove you're already dead. Just a ghost. Haunting the machine. Until the program ends. And nobody remembers you were ever here. The autopilot is comfortable until the end arrives and you realize you were never actually driving. Too late then.